एक वेरी डेट तो बोल दिया, साला कैप्चर हुआ कि नहीं?
It's capturing well.
अरे
This is what.
Hi guys, I'm Kaniskaa and I'm a corporate employee who is still trying to lose weight. Well, when I started my journey, it was never perfect. I started it when I was at the lowest of my life. I was literally going through a very bad breakup and I was trying to manage my life with a very new, fresh job. Now, all these while, I was going through Instagram, I was going through YouTube and all the fitness gurus and how to lose 10 kilos in a month were my go-to videos. It's not like it was the first time I was watching a weight loss video, because throughout my life I have struggled with losing weight. I've struggled with life as a teenager. I have always struggled with losing weight. So going to YouTube, moving to Instagram was not a new thing for me. In the course of doing all that, I realized that nothing is there on social media that can give you a realistic view of what you actually should be doing based on your lifestyle. You have to dig in deep, understand your own schedule, and make things work as per your convenience. Losing 30 kilos in 7 months. Trust me, I have seen channels who are running by using small clips of their transformation and putting this as their thumbnail or as their caption, and they're gaining views in millions. But do you seriously think that it's genuine? Think again. It took me 7 to 8 months. Yeah, I think I'd go with the higher number. Let's say 8 months to lose 20 kilos. And I have been in an emotional turmoil throughout the journey. But I am at my lowest at this point. And it was never because I was following unrealistic trends like these. Trust me, I have been there. I have tried water fasting, I have tried skipping meals, I have tried skipping breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever you could ever consume throughout the day. But skipping everything will also skip the fact that you're gonna still be in that lower zone of your weight in the coming years. Losing it is not important. Keeping it off in the long run is actually what matters. I would not stop you from following the lose 5 kgs in 1 month Korean diet, but do remember that it comes with an expiry date. Don't be surprised if you lose 5 kilos and gain 6 right back after you stop doing all that. "20 in 8 months, it's not a huge thing, but trust me, as someone who has been struggling this ever since they were in their teenage years and now is at the lowest weight, I'll tell you, sustainability, consistency, and finding a very personalized routine is exactly what you need forever. I was someone who would look at videos where it's like no dieting, no exercising, and then I asked myself, why do I not want to exercise? If I know calorie in, calorie out is the way to go, why do I not want to exercise? What's the reason? And I'm being honest, I had very valid reasons. I was busy with work. Whenever I tried to work out, either they were too easy or they were too difficult. Like, I started out doing lunges. You should not do that. Your body, your lower body should be able to support your upper body. You should know the perfect posture to do that. But I just opened YouTube, saw a random video and started doing lunges, and I hated it. That's when I started digging deep into the no exercise videos. And there's that. It's just that you are following the wrong things from the get-go that brings a negative impression of the good things that it has to offer you. Trust me, lunges are one of my most favorite workouts right now. RDLs, I love RDLs. But starting out, if you tell me that when I was starting out 8 months ago, would I still suggest my older self to do that from the get-go? The answer would be a complete no. I would have started with something that strengthens my quads, my hamstrings, my glutes, then I would have moved to ideals. Of course, it's a uncomfortable movement to start with, but I would condition myself so that it feels easier for me. See, that's what you have to do. You have to try a certain exercise, realize where you're lagging, and develop those muscles. That's how you personalize it. And trust me, it doesn't take you months or a lot of weeks to figure that out. Once you know how to engage each muscle of your body, you'll be able to do that very easily. Yeah. Dieting does not mean eating less, eating lettuce, eating ghaspoos. If you look at my previous videos in the same channel, you would realize that that's what I felt when I started out. But now, that's not what I believe in. Dieting would genuinely mean eating meals where you're getting all the macros throughout the day in a balanced way. That you don't really have to have a protein heavy lunch. आप snacks, breakfast and dinner में उसको cover up कर सकते हो. You don't necessarily need to have a very heavy dinner. You can just manage it throughout the day. You just really have to understand what works the best for you. Initially, I thought having a dietitian, having a trainer makes no sense. Now I get it, because they take their expertise and personalize your routine, personalize your stuff, and they share it with you. You just have to be honest with yourself, and you just need to figure it out by yourself. And if you think you cannot afford a dietitian or a personal trainer, I will upload a series of shorts or reels. Oh my god, I'm such a YouTube kid. Okay, so I'll upload a series of videos and reels where I'll share how I personalized my own diet plans, how I personalized my workout routines that helped me lose all the weights while having a very busy work life. Now, you don't have to listen to me. I'm not an expert, but it's coming from a person who has genuinely struggled with losing the weight and keeping it off throughout the years, and is at a point where she's finally happy with what she has. So when I was starting out, I never had someone to tell me that it's okay to skip your workout someday, or it's okay to have a heavier meal at the end of a very emotionally draining day. I never had access to those kind of people. All I had access was to lock in, and if you ate a very nice meal at the end of a very draining day, you're fucked and you are not disciplined enough. Trust me, it's not discipline that you're looking for. You're looking for consistency. We're looking for a routine that we can build, that we can follow for the rest of our life. We need a lifestyle change, and not just I'll do this for the next 2 months to lose this much kilos kind of thing. Because our journey should not come with an expiry date.